Hi everyone, Daisy here with a quick share of this project that I created for the Cardstock warehouse. I used a Paige cut file and created this mini album, and I wanted it to be super colorful when you look down at it. So I used a lot of different colors of the Pop Tone collection from Cardstock Warehouse. I picked my favorites, of course, and I wanted it to be like super bright and cheerful. It is a mini album about my kids, and what I did is I printed out 48 pictures. Yes, 48 pictures of them throughout the years. There are a couple of years missing because my computer crashed and deleted some of my photos, and so now I have to re-download them from an older computer. Yeah, it's a disaster. But anyhow, so there's a couple of years missing, but for the most part it's them from 2009 to 2018 is what I did. So I started out with this. This is one of the cut apart cards from a crepe paper that says Sisters on it, and it had a rainbow color. So then I used the new Paige Evans like rainbow little foam thickers to do Brother, and then I used this ampersand, which is from an older thicker set that I have, and it's nice and glittery and black, and then I did some stitching on here. I used some of the lighter pink Cardstock Warehouse papers, and you can get all of the colors and everything from the blog post. I will have each of these papers on the blog post for you, so you can click on them and order them if you like the color. So I did this light pink, which I think is cotton candy, and then I have another, this is a Paige Evans paper on the back here, and then that pink again. I used some brads because I have brads that I should use up, so I used 2 white hearts to kind of create my little clasp here, and then just some baker's twine that I tied into a little bow. So when you open it up here, I have that pink on the inside as well. I kind of wanted it to fade a little bit compared to this nice bright color, so that's why I chose this lighter pink. It covers up the ends of the brads to protect the pages, so that's why I added it here. Fortunately, I dropped a little stamp on here, so I do have like a little mark, but whatever, it's fine. So my first page is in the purple, and I used a little bit of the razzleberry, kind of this teal color, to back this die cut. It says my very favorite days are those spent with you, and then this is a paper from the Whimsical collection, and I stitched it on with some gold thread. And this is the first page here, and I used these little tags from Pretty Little Studio to put the dates or the year on each of the pages, and then I just used some little die cuts. Most of the die cuts are from Paige Evans. I'll try to point out any of those that aren't. This is from Paige Evans. This backing paper is Paige Evans. This is cut from a little cut apart sheet, also from Paige Evans, and these are just pictures from 2009. I was originally going to put the month and day, but then it got to be hard because I have more pictures for the following years. So this next one here, I have this little heart clip with some extra pictures tucked underneath, and then I have some floral paper backing these two. I use this bright yellow paper, and I think it's so cheerful and colorful, and this bright yellow is the Lemon Drop. And then I cut out some of these little stars and added a few of the sequins from the, I think it's called Haberdashery. And yeah, so the cut file comes with these perforated lines to make the folding a little bit easier, and it makes a nice line. I'm gonna stick these in here, right? Okay, so that's 2012. 2013, again, I'm using the purple, and let me just look. Purple is called Grape Jelly, and I used this little paper bag like envelope so that I could slide more pictures in, and taped a couple of them together, and some of them I didn't because they were different sizes. And I'm sorry if you can hear that. That's my dog playing with her toy. I used this is from the Take Me Away collection, I believe, and then just some little, you know, bits and pieces that I attached on here. This next one is Hermione, probably my favorite one that I did. So I used this big die cut, which I love, but I've been struggling to use. And then I used a cut file from Virginia Walker. She did a big picture classes class, and this was one of the cut files, and I just cut them out small and then put them around. This is the year we bought our house, so I have a picture of the kids in the house before we bought it, and then by the sold sign. And again, using the lemon drop. So the 4 colors I primarily used was the raspberry, which is this teal color, lemon drop, the pink is, oh, why am I drawing a blank on the pink? Oh no, the pink is the raspberry, and blue raspberry is the blue. I'm sorry. And then this light pink also I used, and grape jelly. So then if you flip it this other way, this is 2015, and so I created this little pocket here so I could tuck in some more pictures. And this page has a heart cutout on it, and I covered it up because I tried to do some stitching and it didn't turn out. So then I used the heart part to do a pull for the pictures. And then I just, again, backed these on some papers from Paige Evans, and you can tuck them in really nice. And I added some ribbon because I'm trying to get through my ribbon collection. I have tons of ribbon and I never use it, and I don't like using it particularly, so I just want to get it used up. I made this little flip here and backed it with the raspberry, the pink colored cardstock, and yeah. So then here's the blue raspberry. I have these pictures from when we went to Orlando the first time we drove, and we stopped in Tennessee, and then I have a bunch of other pictures here from that year. I used this pink polka dot envelope. I'm thinking about adding something here, but I haven't quite come up with what I wanted to. And then this little die cut that says, I absolutely, positively, without a doubt, truly, surely, 100% definitely love you, because it's true. This is from 2017. These are some of my favorite photos that I took when we went to the pumpkin patch that year. I added a little journaling spot so I can add some journaling. You can see the stitching from the other side of the page, but I don't really care. I do recommend, if you're going to make a mini album like this, I would stitch down any pockets that you add, because this is not adhering down as well as I would hope. But it's also not pulling up, because I put a little glassine bag behind this one to tuck pictures into. So it's adhered really well to the glassine bag. Glassine bag is adhered really well to the raspberry, and so it should be fine. But I think next time I will definitely stitch all my pockets down ahead of time instead of trying to do it after I've already created the album. So this is my last page, and this is 2018, and this pocket here between this lemon drop and this blue raspberry, it's created in between the pages, so you could add more pockets like that if you wanted. Again, you can see the stitching from the other side, but it doesn't bother me. I backed these photos on just a little piece of paper. I used some little cloud die cuts from the Whimsical collection, and then just added some more pictures into the pocket here. These are all from 2018, like I said. And then I backed, come on, we can do this. Of course, because I'm on video, like I'm struggling, right? Well, I'll just leave them out. So I backed this with a little piece of Whimsical collection, and the whole like cover of the album is cut from some Sweet Tooth cardstock. That's my favorite white cardstock. So when I make another mini album, because this was tons of fun, I am gonna, like I said, reinforce some of this with stitching. This back sheet where this whole accordion album fits into, I would definitely stitch that down. But this is like my second mini album, so I'm really happy with the way it turned out. The cardstock is holding up super well, and I think it will last for quite a while. Like, all my kids have already looked at it, so you know, it's held up to that. So I'm super duper excited. Like I said, head on over to the blog and you will have links to all of the beautiful cardstock that I used. And I hope that you take the time and try to create one of these mini albums yourself. And I will see you again next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!